Hi everyone, welcome back to yet again another tutorial. Unfortunately we had lost this tutorial, but I was like, no, we are not giving up on this, we are doing it again. So the tutorial was already done, but I don't know how it really went off my phone. So get your yarn together and let me take you through how I managed to achieve that lovely hoodie. So I'm going to be using a 4mm crochet hook, robin yarn, 100% acrylic, made in Kenya. You can order online. Any pair of scissors around the house, and wait, where is my tape measure? And of course a tape measure to get our body measurements. So I'm going to be making a smaller one instead of a big one, but I'll guide you and to the point where you can achieve something that is big. So this is how we are going to be working. So this is the one I made, but unfortunately, yeah, it was not planned to be this. So we are going to make another one. So this is how it's looking. We have the armholes. We have this. So we are going to be working in like 2 panels, but the panels are going to be the same. That is the front panel, which is just a big square or rectangle. I don't know really which is this, but one of them. And the back panel, which is the same. We are going to be just closing these parts a bit to make the armholes. Then we work on the hoodie. Then we do the pocket, then a little bit of the ribbing. So to start off, we are going to start with the front and the back panel, which are the same. So for my front panel in this one, in case you want to make the same size as mine, I did a total of 90 stitches, I mean chains. For the front panel I chained 90, for the back panel it was also 90. Okay, but for explanatory purposes I'm going to be reducing my chain so that I can achieve it faster, so that I can make another tutorial, since this is just a compensation. So start off by making a slip knot and chain, in case you want an extra large, chain 90, but I'm going to chain like 20 chains. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 and 20. Okay, but yours it's going to be like 90. Okay, yours will be 90, but mine is 20. So chain 90 or 80 depending on your size. All we are going to be doing at this point is chaining 3 and making double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. Okay, make double crochets in the 4th chain from the hook. So, and continue double crocheting until you reach the other side of your double crochet pattern. So see you there. So this is what we have. From here we're going to chain 3 again. Make sure you enter your last chain like that. So you will be having a total of 90 double crochets, but I have 20. I hope I don't lose you. Okay, chain 3 and turn your work and make yarn over, of course. Make double crochet in the 1st stitch and continue double crocheting until you finish. So we're just going to continue double crocheting until we finish our whole. So I'm at the end. Make sure you enter the last stitch like this, okay, to keep your work straight. So we're going to be doing this for a couple of, let me bring this back, let me take the measurement as you guys see, so that I don't speak out of the blue. So we are focusing on the red part The red part is it's a total of 21 inches. That is the red part. So you're going to make a total of 21 stitches upwards. That one, if I should estimate in rows, then that is like 50 to 55 rows. Okay, so go ahead and continue upwards, and when you're done, make another one. We're going to make 2 of the same panels, both of them up to 21 inches or 50 to 55 lines. So go ahead and do that. I'll meet you when you're done with your 2 front and back. Of course, the width of this is 90, mine is 20. So go ahead and do that. See you when you're done. So guys, this is what I was talking about, to make the front and the back panel. So if you noticed, this is what I was talking about. So you're going to make this big block and the back block. So these 2 are standing for the block, okay, the 2 big blocks like this. So you're going to put them together. They should be of the same size, and we are going to be attaching them together. We're going to be just using slip stitches or single crochet stitches to attach them. So there are 2 parts we need at this point. Taking reference from the jumper, you're going to just attach from down up to leave 15 rows upwards, like count 1 to 50 up to 15, and just leave this gap should be 15, okay, and this gap on this side too should be 15. So go ahead and just start stitching from around down here until you reach where top it's remaining 15. So I'm going to do that on camera. So assuming this is mine, and of course you're going to turn it like this, and okay, you're going to turn it like this. Of course yours is bigger than mine, okay, but I'll explain it in the best way you're going to get it. So just you can arrange how you're going to attach it. So all you're doing is just doing that. So I'm going to be stopping at least somewhere here, where up there can be my armhole, okay. So take yours and just attach it like this, okay, with slip stitches. Enter underneath 2 of the parts and make a slip stitch or a single crochet stitch, okay. Both of them do the same thing. So just attach them until you reach 15 upwards. Let's do it together so that we don't get confused in any way. So yours is a bit longer compared to mine. I'm sorry about that. I actually lost the video and it's really still hurting me, but I hope this video can help. So this is my estimation of 15 stitches upwards. So I've stopped here. Yours from here to here should be 15, okay. Then yarn over and cut like that. Cut your yarn and go to the other side, do the same thing, just do the same thing. So you're going to be attaching these 2 together like this. Okay, sorry, this is a bit tight, like that. Then you're just going to put them together until you reach up. There's no point you're going to enter in particular, but just try to jab your hook in a way that it's not so disorganized and stuff, okay. So go ahead and do that. Make sure you also estimate and make sure you're aligning your work properly. So this is what we have. Sure you guys are going to get it very well. Yeah, so that you can make in any size. Okay, so where I stopped here should be where I stop. I stopped around here, so I exceeded by a little bit, so I should have stopped here. So go ahead and also make sure that your work is properly aligned. So we are doing basically the same thing. So I'm going to cut mine from there. So from here we are going to be also estimating the neck line. So from here we're going to be removing a total of let me get so that I be particular. We're going to be removing a total of something like 7 inches from both sides. So measure 7 inches and put a stitch marker around here, and go to the other side to measure 7 inches. Okay, firstly, yeah, measure something like 7, because my work is not aligned so well, but the criteria is you're going to have 7 both sides. Okay, so you get a stitch marker and put it somewhere around here. That's why I was wondering. It's here. Okay, to reach here where the thing is, you need like 7 inches. They should be the same. Okay, so you're stopping here and here. Leave alone, ignore this hoodie part. Okay, I know you get what I'm trying to say. So let's do it together again. That's how much I really want you guys to understand it. So we are going on top of this. Put your work together, and let's say I've already measured my 7 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to double crochet once, twice to leave the neckline, thrice, and yeah, so I would be having my neckline already somewhere there. So I'm just going to put this together and see where I need to also stop on the other side. So I'm stopping somewhere here, so I'm just going to pull that. So yeah, you can also do it the way I did it, but yours should be 7 inches. So I'm detaching that and attaching it on the other side to get also this point and go 7 inches in front. Okay, so you're just going to be attaching these using single or slip stitches. So let me see, estimate again. So it's somewhere here, somewhere around here. So you really just have to measure yours well. Since mine I'm using, it's a bit far, I'm using a tape measure to get this part. So you'll have the neck part like this, very open. Okay, and yours will be a bit wider than mine, so cut that. Now you're going to turn your work inside. Okay, you're going to have something that's like this, something that is like this. Okay, but it will be a bit bigger than mine. You see these parts? This is very simple and very easy to master. So from here we're going to be working on the armholes. So for the armholes, you're just going to get this part like this and attach your yarn anywhere, like around this part. Attach your yarn color. So in case you wanted to switch a color, like you wanted to use red or something, first try, and the first row you should do it in the red color. if you wanted to change to blue. Okay, the first row make it in a red color, then you switch. So this is the first row, right? We are going to, if we were going to switch colors, we are going to use the same color that was originally here. So we are just going to be making double crochets all around this row. So all we are doing is double crochets all around. Okay, so just do double crochet, jab your hook anyhowly, and make sure it's neat, because there is no particular point where you're going to be jabbing your hook, so you just have to keep it neat. Okay, yeah, find a way of keeping it neat. So all I'm doing is just going around this hole until I reach here. Okay, see you then. So I managed to jab my hook and I'm on where I started. We are going to be slip stitching on top of the chain 3. Okay, just slip stitch on top of your chain 3. So from here you're going to be able to switch your color. Okay, in case you wanted to switch a color, now you can attach it here and switch. Okay, so chain 3, after changing your color, turn your work. Okay, and make sure you continue with the pattern. So all you're doing is just going round this pattern. So it's going to be a round process like this one. This is what I'm meaning. This was, if you notice, the first color red, I did it in the same as this, then I switched to what, to yellow. You can see that, right? So all I did was go round, round, round. So you're going to go round for a couple of something like 19 20 inches. That is minus the ribbing. So that is a total of like 46 lines. Okay, so that's a total of 46 lines. You're going to just go straight like that. So basically what we are doing is we are just going to be going around and round and round. Let me take you through this row. I'm going to leave you guys the pleasure of doing for the other side too. Okay, sorry about the background noise. There is some child playing in the background and causing a lot of noise. So this is all we are doing, going round. So this is going to help you to estimate the sizes, because if it can be made in extra small, it means it can be made in any size that you choose. Okay, the only thing you have to know is the procedure to achieve it. So, and I'm glad to take you through it. So I'm in my last stitch. From here all I'm doing is slip stitching on top of my chain 3, turning my work. Okay, of course you're going to chain 3 and turn your work and continue with the row for 46 lines to get that baggy armhole. So go ahead and finish this and rewind the video. This is how mine is already looking. Okay, rewind the video and also do it for the other armhole. So I'm going to be coming to show you guys the hoodie and the ribbing plus the pocket, and we are done. It's just a very simple video that does not really have to stress. So see you then. So guys, this is what I was talking about. If I'm to relate to this, then it is the same thing, just a smaller version of it. So I hope we all added our armholes. So we are at this point, right? We have the body, we have the armholes. The only thing remaining is the hoodie and the pocket plus the ribbing. Okay, so let's start off by the ribbing. We're going to start off by the armhole ribbing. It's since this part is a bit wide, as you can see here, this one is also, it was a bit wide, so we made a ribbing that can reduce it in some type of way, right? If you notice, this ribbing is different from this ribbing. This ribbing does not reduce, but this one reduces. Okay, so to do the reduction ribbing to help us reduce our armhole, we are going to chain 3, okay, at your armhole. Okay, this is my armhole, so yarn over. We are going to do the back post, front post ribbing, but the only difference here is, okay, let's not, to not confuse you, let's start with the downer ribbing, because if I start with the upper ribbing, it's going to confuse you. So to not confuse you, let's start with the downer ribbing. The downer ribbing is the same thing, though we are not going to be reducing. So the downer ribbing is here, right? I mean this one. Okay, so just grab your yarn and attach it anywhere around from down. Okay, like me, I'm going to be attaching mine around somewhere here. Yeah, since this was not, so make your slip knot. Okay, get anywhere, just down there like I got here. So just chain 3 at this point, and we are going to make the back post, front post ribbing. You can turn your work to make it clearer. So you're going to yarn over, go in front of the post. Okay, this is the front, like you don't enter the stitch but in front of the post, and make a double crochet and go from behind the post. By behind, you yarn over, go behind like this. Okay, yarn over, go behind and over. Okay, let me repeat that. Go behind, insert from the back and over, then pull your yarn, make a double crochet. So we are going to be repeating this. So just go in front of the post and behind the post. So you can rewind the video until you feel, yeah, you've gotten it. So let's go ahead and do it together, and I show you how to do the second the second row. So just in front and from the back. Okay, in front and from the back. So let's hurry up and finish up this. It's really very simple to make this hoodie, though it's a bit bigger. Yeah, you guys will take time to make your desired size, but it's really just very easy, very easy. Still can't believe I lost such a beautiful video, and yeah, it's still hurting me, but I feel better now since I am compensating. Hoping you guys can understand. In case you don't understand, you can just text me on my Instagram page and I'll try to explain, or just leave a comment in the the comment section. I will reply and explain to you personally any part that you have not understood. I'm sorry for any inconveniences, but at least I'm sure this is going to help some of you actually recreate this. Okay, so yeah, I hope it works out. So we are approaching where we started from. We started from here, so I'm ending, let me see, I'm ending with is it a back post? Yeah, a back post. So from here, all you're going to do is slip stitch in on top of your chain 3. Remember when we were starting our row we made a slip stitch, so get underneath your chain 3 and make a slip stitch. So chain 3, turn your work like this. So you will notice that every back post is demarcated and every front post is there. Like this is a front post, this is a back post, this is a front post, this is a back post. So for every front post make a front post, for every back post make a back post, for every front post make a front post, for every back post make a back post. So just repeat this for the number of lines you want. Okay, yeah, this is the process we are going to be repeating. If you're not new here, then you should be already it should be very easy for you to do it. So see you when you're done with your final row. I did for this one I did something like 6 lines. Okay, so you can do any desired amount you want. So this is what it's looking like. This is the second row of the downer ribbing. So you can go ahead and repeat this for as many rows as you want. Let's go ahead and do the armhole ribbing. It is the same thing, but the difference is you're going to have to reduce. So make a slip knot, go to your armhole and attach your yarn anywhere. Like let me attach mine around here. Choose anywhere and attach your yarn, chain 3. So for this case, instead of going underneath 1 to reduce, we are going to yarn over, make a front post but underneath 2. Okay, underneath 2 like this, and a back post, the same thing, but we are going underneath 2. Okay, to help us reduce. So a front post underneath 2 and a back post underneath 2, a front post underneath 2 and a back post underneath 2. So that is all that is changing. Let's do it together and you will see the effect of the reduction immediately. Okay, yeah, so you can see how, okay, it's a bit tricky to pull that back post, but it's worth it. So yeah, I'm left with 2. So go ahead, in case you're left with 1, go around that 1, don't stress yourself. So from here we are at our chain 3, so we're just going to slip stitch on top of the chain 3 like that. So if you notice, we have already reduced, so we're just going to continue with this pattern for as many rows. Chain 3 and turn your work, of course. Now we're just going to go like this is a front post, just do a front post. Where there is a back post, do a back post. Where there is a front post, make a front post, and where there is a back post, make a back post. So repeat the pattern until you get your desired armhole. Okay, it is really your choice. So I'm just going to do the second line. So I did something like 4 to 5 lines for this one. Okay, so you can also go ahead and repeat this pattern for something like 4 to 5 lines. It's a very repetitive process. Don't let it confuse you in any way. So yeah, there, and yeah, I mean my last one. So every row causes a reduction, so we are going to be slip stitching here. So that's how my armhole is looking. It's looking like a armhole now, if you noticed, though it's very small and So this is how my sweater is looking at this point. It's very small, but yeah, it's a sweater. So we're going to be making the pocket. So for the pocket, it is shaped like this. So you're going to repeat this for this armhole and for the other armhole. Okay, just reduce them like this, and yeah. So for the pocket, I chained. I'm going to just describe it for you. So let me also do it so that we all be in the same page. So for the pocket, I chained from here to here. It's 50 chains. Okay, I made 50 chains, but you can widen it a bit. Since my pocket is small, you can make a bigger pocket. So all we are doing is double crocheting for 7 lines. So since this is a total of 20, I can chain like 6 for the pocket. Okay, 6 or 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, but yours should be something of like 50 and above. Okay, for this line. Mine, since it's small, I'm going to do only 7 rows. So chain 3 at this point. So we're just going to be double crocheting. Okay, so yeah, so you're going to have 50. If you want the same size as mine, you will have 50 double crochets, but I have only 7. I have only 7 for demonstration. So from here to here, like if you notice the shape of the pocket, from here to here it's straight, then we reduced. Okay, we reduced a bit going upwards. So you're going to make 7 normal lines without any reduction. Then we are just going to reduce a little bit on the sides. Okay, so since mine is very small, I'm going to make only 3 lines. You should make 7. Okay, 7 to get your pocket, to get your foundation for the pocket. So these 3 lines I'm making is demonstrating 7. Okay, 7 lines that you should make. Yeah, so from here to around here, okay, it should be 7 rows. So me, I'm already in my 3rd row, right? I'm already in my 3rd row. Excuse the background noise, please. Yeah, so for the reduction, I wanted to show you guys how we are going to be reducing. So I have my 3 rows. Yours should be 7 of 50 and upwards 7. So we're just going to be reducing. Chain 3, and instead of entering your first chain, your first stitch, skip that, enter the 2nd stitch. That's your first reduction. Okay, then towards the end there, you're going to skip this last 2. There are 2 stitches left here. You're going to leave this one and enter this one to help you reduce from the other side too. Leave this one and enter into this one. So like that, you have reduced from both sides. So me, I can only have like 2 lines of reduction. So I'm also going to reduce for the 2nd line. Skip this, enter this, and make a reduction. And like leave 2, skip the 2nd last one, enter the last one, and make a reduction. So if you notice, your work is going to reduce. Okay, So you're going to do that for, let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. You're going to reduce 8 lines upwards to get the shape of the pocket. Okay, so 7 and 8 reduction rows, so you will have your pocket. So from there we're just going to attach the pocket around here. You see that? So by attaching, I mean you can use a darning needle, or you can just make sure you align it very well and attach it using your single crochet stitches. So in case you want the pocket to be, make sure it's really symmetrical, put it in a way where both sides are equal, and you can tell where you want your pocket to be. You want it in the middle, somewhere there, you know, just find a way. And I prefer you use a darning needle because this method is really not very efficient. So I'm going to use a slip stitch. So all I'm doing is just attaching it. So just attach it in a way that, yeah, it looks cute. Okay, don't over cause a lot of commotion on your work. Yeah, it's a bit tricky, but that is the art of it all. So like mine, that is how you attach it. Make sure just you put it in a way that it will look clean and nice. Okay, that is all. So the video is getting longer, it should not be. I wanted to explain it further a bit. So this is how I have attached the upper part, and I'm attaching the lower part. So yeah, the lower part you do the same. Just get your hook and attach, like just get this down apart, attach your hook like that, and make a slip stitch, turn, and make sure you attach it in a straight line. Okay, so yours would be a longer row of attachment compared to mine, but I'm sure I'm demonstrating it well. So this is how I attached this one. If you notice, it's here. This is how I attached it. Okay, yeah, with slip stitches. You see that? You see that? Okay, so I think we are done with the pocket, though it's a bit sketchy. Now for this one, is optional. You can go ahead and attach the sides, okay, a little bit, and leave some space for the hands to fit in. So it's all on you now. So the only thing left is the hoodie, which is very simple. Really, the hoodie is simple. It's actually the simplest. So wait, for the hoodie we are going to be making let me say, you're going to chain a long chain that is like equivalent to 80 or 90 chains. Okay, so all you have to do is get your hook and make a long chain. My hook. Okay, so you're going to chain, of course, 80 to 90 chains, but me, I'm going to be chaining 10 chains. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So I'm going to be chaining, okay, let it be 15, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So yours should be at least 80 or 90. So we are going to be chaining 3 and making double crochets, just double crochets. So we are going to make double crochets for like something like 20 rows, okay, 20 to 25 rows, just upwards, making double crochets. So you're just going to do what I'm doing. Yeah, it's very simple to make the hoodie. So enter your last chain, of course, chain 3, turn over, repeat this for 20 more rows. So we are on the second, you're left with 18. For me, I'm going to only do like only 4 to 5 rows. Okay, yeah. So guys, this is what I have. I hope you have 20 lines of a length of 80 to 90 and some width of 20 rows, okay, to get your hoodie. So this is what we are making. So what I'm trying to say is the rows should be 20. This is 20 from here to here, it's 20. So what we are doing is bending these two together like this, okay. We're just going to bend them together and we are going to attach this part on this part. So we are just, you can use a darning needle, so just get your darning needle. We are going to attach, but okay, let's first do that and I'll show you something small to help us avoid something too. So as you're approaching up, we are not going to finish up to there. From here we're just going to enter from the middle, okay, a bit to cover that, like this part. If you noticed, there is a way I moved and I covered this part a bit, this part, so that it does not be so pointy, okay. So when you're finishing, when you're closing this part, as you're coming here, try to enter inside a bit as you're closing, to avoid this sharpness, okay. So if you notice, my sharp point is not there, so all we are doing is just entering from the middle, okay, a little bit to avoid the sharp end. So, and we are done, just like that. We are done attaching the hoodie. So this is what we are going to be having. If you turn inside, if you notice, you'll be already having something in the shape of a hoodie. Yeah, it's cute, right? Yeah, so from here all we are doing is already going to be attaching. So align your work like this, okay. Let me demonstrate it from the bigger one. Align your work and make sure you get the middle, because this middle part is the one that is going to have the seam, okay. So like this part, the seam is around here. So this one, this middle bar, you're going to put it in between the two, okay, here. So this is where you're going to put it. It should be in the middle. So you're going to get your yarn, make a slip knot and attach them. Oh, where is my hook? Please, where is my hook? Wait.